Hi everyone! Today I want to share another card that we made at Card Buffet last week. It's a really simple card to put together, perfect for making multiples, and it's nice because you can use it for many occasions. Sending you hugs can be for someone who's not feeling well, or maybe it's a sympathy card, or anybody you haven't seen in a long time or who's moved far away. So it's a great card to have on hand in your stash, and you can send it for many things. I want to show you how to put it together, but there's a few interesting products that I'm using on this card that I want to point out. Specifically, I love this designer series paper right here. It's in the annual catalog, and it's called Wood Textures, and it's a pack of wood textures. You've got some plank flooring, some different types of wood. I like this one, it's very rustic. There's some that are painted white, kind of a washed with some peeling paint. And you can stamp right on top of these wood textures and some of the lighter ones, or use them as a background. And I just love these wood textures. I don't know how many packs I've gone through, but this is a great pack of paper to have, 6 by 6, and you get 48 pieces in the pack. It's really awesome. So check that out. I also want to point out this die set. It's an interesting die set, and it does something a little different. So it's called Lovely Inside and Out, the stamp set, and you can get the stamps and the dies together as a bundle during the first catalog year that it's out, which is right now. So after the end of May, you will no longer be able to get the 10% discount. I'm not sure if it's even going to carry over, so you always want to grab the bundle when you get a new catalog and look for those special pricings. It's a really fun set. And you can't see it because it's the outline here, but this one says friend, this one says hugs, and this one says, I forgot, what does that one say? Lovely. That's right, lovely. And then you can pair it, so for a great friend, or lovely inside and out, sending you hugs, lovely as can be, hugs and kisses, thanks friend, kind of mix and match. And these patterns are meant to kind of go behind, so you can make a pattern, little different colors, some bright colors or dark colors depending upon who it's going to, behind your image with these, and some big words too. So it's really a fun stamp set. But look at how this die cuts out. So here I used the hugs, and it doesn't cut out the entire image, it cuts out this part here. So you can imagine using this as a shaker card. Put a piece of window sheet behind here and some sequins, some fun little paper scraps, whatever you want, or the patterns of stamps behind it, and it kind of shows through so you can see the inside and out. It's kind of the idea behind it. But let's say you wanted to use it like I did here. Well, that's simple. You can look for a paper punch or a die that'll cut out that. So here's what I did. I have the layering circles framelets, and I just grabbed the next size up circle framelit, and I cut out the entire hugs and circle. Or you can just take your paper snips and cut off the word hugs or friend or lovely and use those. They're great for a scrapbook page or a card. Really fun. So you've got a couple different ways that you can use these words, and I just think they were a fun collection to add to my stash. So I'm using it like this, and you can do them depending upon what size circle frames you're using. You can cut them out at the same time. So you just kind of make sure that you're even and run those through your Big Shot, and you'll get this. One other thing I want to show you is this leaf. It is from the Seasonal Layers Thinlits. This is kind of a must-have set for me, I think. It has many different types of leaves, which I've used so many times. Some little flowers for springtime. Here's the leaf that I used, a very detailed leaf. Or you've got an outline and some branches. And also in here are snowflakes and waves. So you've got every season, winter, spring, summer, and fall, and dies to celebrate those seasons, all in one die pack. And it's called the Seasonal Layers Thinlit Dies. And there's also a stamp set that matches this one called Colorful Seasons. And I would take a look at these two, because when you buy the bundle, you do get 10% off, and they are really awesome dies and stamps to have. Okay, so let's get started on this card. As you can see, it's pretty simple. I'm going to run this through my Big Shot, and then we'll put it together. So this card is based off of a card I saw on Pinterest, and I have a link to it on my blog. It's by a demonstrator named Connie Collins, and I was not surprised that when I saw the card I wanted to case that it was Connie Collins, because she has awesome things on her blog, and you should definitely check it out, bookmark that blog. She was also named an artisan for the upcoming catalog that comes out in June, so you're going to see a lot of Connie Collins next year and all kinds of fun things, so check out her. And hers is different. She's done something different with her background, also with the wood textures, but she made like a plank floor, and it's really amazing, and you should check it out. There's going to be a link at my blog, bethspapercuts.com. So you can see I've got this cut out, and I'm just adding a little bead of glue along the circle part. I'm not going to put it on the hugs because I'm going to pop that up a little bit. Now, I previously cut out the circle with my circle framelits. I just went one size down from this circle. The circle collection, layering circles, has so many sizes of circles, and it's a really fun die set. And one of the things I love about being a demonstrator is that I can get a discount and have all the different things that I want. So how I attached this to the card base, I wanted it to stand up a little bit and get a shadow. I wanted to see a shadow from that hugs. So I used dimensionals. Oh, here's the back of that paper. Isn't that fun too? So I put dimensionals in all four corners, but I also wanted it to stand up from the base, so I put some close to that circle as well. There we go. Now the sending you is stamped in early espresso on a little sheet of Island Indigo. This is crushed curry, by the way. I love that combination. And then the leaf, I pre-cut a bunch of these for the card buffet. That's in Tangerine Tango. Okay. And then I just snipped the ends with my paper snips. The way I do it is I go up the center with the snips, and then I meet the corners to that center. All right, not quite all of these little things came out. You can leave some of them in. It's interesting to have some of them popped out and some of them in. Now to attach this, I just added a little bit of my glue again to some of the larger areas in the back of the leaf. And I just placed it down. And sending you hugs, I only put glue behind the sending part because I wasn't sure exactly where it was going to touch on that circle. See, it kind of hangs over, but that's plenty strong to hold it in place. Maybe tuck that down a little bit. And that's the nice thing about the liquid glue is you can adjust a little bit before you decide. So I'm going to move that down just a little bit. There. Isn't that fun? Now on the inside, because this is such a dark cardstock, I'm going to add a piece of Very Vanilla. And then you've got a nice place to write your greeting. But what other thing I wanted to add is a little piece. This is 6 by 6, so when you cut it down you end up with little skinny strips, and that's always fun to just add to the bottom. It just adds a little pop of something on the inside as well. And that finishes off the inside really nicely. There you go. So I hope you like my card, and we'll give it a try, and check out these dies. I will have them on my blog, bethspapercuts.com, so you can see them up close and some other things made with them. I really love the seasonal layers and this fun word die set. It's really great. And this wood paper, I think you definitely need to add that to your collection. Stop by my blog, bethspapercuts.com, and subscribe to my channel. I hope you come back again. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.